Hello everyone, in this video I will review the plugin Bitcrusher by Denise. Yeah, it is a Bitcrusher apparently, and it's free for the newsletter subscribers. So when you scroll down the page, it tells you that if you were not logged in, it would tell you that it costs €100 or something like that. But that shouldn't offset you. If you want to try it yourself, you just have to subscribe to their newsletter and to this web page in general. Which is free, and then you will also get the plugin for free, and so it does not really cost anything. I have not tried it myself yet, but I will do so now. So I have a little project here where I have I'm currently making this beat. It sounds like this. And so on, you know. So let's just try the plugin in different situations. First of all, very simple, just on the master boss. What will happen? What does it do and everything? Alright, yeah. So the first thing I should check out for is a gain down knob. So this gain out, interesting. It signalizes you that it's not active when it's on 0. And only when you use it, it shows that it's actually a touchable parameter. That was not what I expect from grayed out parameters, but I still tried because it would just make sense that it can be used because it's just gain out. But on the other hand, it also has gain in. I could use both of these, I guess. Oh, that's linked to this parameter. Yeah. Okay, cool, I guess. Yeah, to be honest, the pre-filters are very specific, like these devil's horns. I mean, this is an EQ curve, isn't it? So basically it will create a resonance at some frequency, another notch at some other frequency, and another little bell on this frequency, and then it will send it into the effect. But I don't know why I would use that, because if I wanted to do something like that, I would probably use a different free plugin in front of this one. Also one that was released quite lately, Rift, which just has a bunch of filters, even a little bit more interesting ones, like a phaser, where you can make an offset on the stereo stuff and morph around with it. and stuff like that. Also a bunch of other filter types. So yeah, I think putting a pre-filter in a Bitcrusher without giving a lot of control for the pre-filter is a bit, well, it doesn't seem to have a lot of purpose here. But the resample control and the reduce control, they seem to be very important, which is weird because they are down here as if they were not important. Instead, this thing has been shown as if it was important, but I'm not getting yet why it exists, what it does. Okay, this is, oh, it also is written here that this is the pre-filter and this is the post-filter. Yep, that makes sense. It's cool that you can shape the shape of the bit crushing with a pre-filter, because that is a feature that I also often use in this other bit crusher that I have by Native Instruments, where you can use the pre-filter before going in with the crunching and saturation and stuff, and this to give it a little flavor, a different flavor. Like going down with the frequency, turning it this way around is like cutting off the high end, and then it will be a little bit more crunchy or fuzzy. Fuzzy is the right word. The other way around, it will of course exaggerate the high end a lot and just create a lot of noise. So in this case, it's 2 parameters. So 1 parameter for each filter, which also makes a lot of sense. I do have to say, I'm not a fan of these parameter types. I mean, it's cool that you can also click and drag them when only clicking on the numbers or on the name and not only on this little surface here. But in general, these things, this shape makes it look so small that I would not dare having it on such a small window size. And now it kind of didn't like that. Oh, damn. Okay. Also, it should remember when I resize it, it should remember that I resized it, so that when I close and reopen the plugin window, even if the repainting did not work for the moment when I resized it, I want it to at least work when I go back to it. So this now setting that I would use on a lo-fi track. Unfortunately, I'm not a lo-fi artist, so using a Bitcrusher has a different purpose for me. Like, for example, we have this bassline. And I made it in Vital, by the way. I should make a video about Vital sometime. It is a fascinating synthesizer, and I'm saying that as someone who also owns Serum. And just by the way, Serum is still so nice, just one of the best, but Vital as well. Anyway, now let's go on with Crush, with my Crush actually. Now the resizing does not work, but it worked when I played back. So apparently, to the developers, apparently your resizing stuff only works when stuff is being played back. Apparently the plugin stops checking for these types of input when it hasn't been used the last few seconds or something like that. You might want to check into it. What is this? DNS? I can load a DNS. It looks like it's some sort of preset. Yeah, presets. Okay. And what is this? I can open. Oh, okay. One of them was open. The other one was saving. Great, great. Anyway. that was pretty cool. I liked how it felt in the part with the synthesizer that sounded also very crunchy. I think I even used a similar technique here. Oh, I have currently frozen the track. Anyway, so they sound really good together with this Bitcrusher on. But Bitcrusher also exaggerates some of the stereo properties of the bass bass patch that I would like to have not so much in the actual sound that comes out. So let's just say it would be cool if this thing had some mid-side capabilities, but since it does not, I just make another group and then I put the plugin on that group instead to see if I can go to the sound that I'm thinking of from there. So now I send something to my group, which is the bass, and then I actually, let's send it in a post way so that volume difference make no difference. And then I can actually get rid of all the side content before the plugin. And then let's check out how this now sounds. Probably we have to filter out the low end after. Oh, well, wait. This plugin has a post filter, so we can just use that. Obviously, we now have to turn down the volume as well. Okay, I can't use the post filter from this plugin because it would create phase issues with my other bass now. So I actually have to, let's also turn off the gain then. I actually have to use Pro Q then because it has natural phase. And then I can do something like this. Or let's even use minimal phase. Yeah. Now output level. Now I just need to, yeah, let's actually use this plugin for that. Fade it in only when it's needed, which is in this part and else not. Cool. I'm not sure yet if I want to keep it like that, but it definitely goes into a nice direction. So let's just go on, try something else. For example, these Supersaws here. They are a mixture between Serum, JP6K and Vital again, because Vital is so cool. And yeah, all of them together sound really nice. Let's just try crushing this thing a bit. yeah, that really made it sound better. I can clearly say that. It got a lot more character and it really fits more into the beats. It became more than just a simple layer of Supersaws. It kind of glued together. Really nice. I will definitely keep this instance here. I also noticed a little bit of a thing that I don't like. On top of the fact that these parameters are very small and not easy to touch, I wanted to be precise with the out gain volume, so I can, you know, A/B compare with this thing. And yeah, this parameter can go very wide because obviously this can be a creative effect, which makes a lot of sense, but I wanted to be precise with it. So I searched for the sensitive mode and it is on CTRL, which is not entirely a problem. It's just that every time when a plugin developer has the sensitive mode on CTRL instead of shift, I immediately get suspicious. Oh, is this a juice plugin? Has the developer forgotten to implement sensitive mouse wheel? Again, every video that I make is about sensitive mouse wheel, as you know, and it's kind of getting old already, but nobody is learning from that. But you just have to admit that it's annoying. I mean, how can you not see that? It's so many situations where people want to fine-tune something and they don't want to use their hand, they just want to use their finger because it's a bit less of a motion. It's a bit easier on the hand. And when you're working on music all night, which I don't because I'm a father and I have no time for that anymore, but I did when I was younger, and I know thousands of people or millions of people do that every night, just like I did. And they will not want to move their hand every time they want to change a thing slightly. They want to press and hold a button, and then they want to very slightly use the mouse wheel. And yeah, even though I'm making way less music than I did in my past, I still want that because that is just nice and convenient. And I don't see why we would not do that anymore, because plugins are supposed to get better, not worse. Apart from that, this plugin is not worse than past plugins. It is a great Bitcrusher. I know a lot of this UI is not very used well, like these in and out things that are also down here as if they should be on two places, or this whole thing, which purpose I did not get yet. What is this for? Anyway, so this is the headline. So the headline makes sense. It has the title, has the logo of the company, and it has something else, I don't know. And yeah, these are the most important parameters, maybe also the mix knob. And then yeah, I don't know what the input is for. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference with the resampler, but maybe with the reducer because it's on the bit depth. The output obviously makes a lot of sense and it should be easier to fine tune it a little bit, but apart from that, it's cool. And yeah, that is my opinion on my Crush. It sounds really good. It holds its promises. It has cool features. On some ends, it's just a little bit weird. And yeah, I still don't know what the stutter is for, and I'm probably missing some very crucial thing in here. So if you know what I'm missing, then just tell me in the comments or so, I don't know. And also check this plugin out yourself, because apparently I have missed something and it would be important to find out what it is to actually get a full opinion on it. So don't rely on my opinion. It is not a full opinion, it's just a first impression thing, you know?